Hi everyone, my name is Siege and welcome back to the channel. In our last episode in this Let's Play series for Control, we finished the second mission. We will now proceed with the next mission, so let's get on with it.
A lot of these questions could be answered by obtaining a live specimen.
Here? But we don't have the proper facilities.
Maybe we can bring in an observation unit from the containment sector. I'll put in a request with Pope.
Okay, so we're back here in Control, and before we proceed, let's check our equipment real quick. And as I mentioned, we get the spin. That's your submachine gun or your rifle for this game. Currently don't have that many modifiers for it, but as we move through along the game and you find better ones, so make sure to equip those. Checking just some quests, making sure that we have the proper ones before we go through our next quest or objective for this game. So we're here at Executive, and I believe the next sector we have to go through is the research sector, which you can access via this elevator. So you will see here that all the other options are now available because we were already able to lift the lockdown from the previous episode. Okay, so here is the research sector, and we are going to have a quick fight from this starting area in a bit. Just switching my settings in sprint.
Welcome to the
So,
research
Central
section of the
Research
Federal
Area.
Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research.
You really want to make sure
Somebody
that
thought
you
this
know where
video
you
would
are
make
with
for
all
great
those
internal
big caps.
communications. I'm looking at you,
Cutscene.
Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Research sector, huh? Home of the Bureau's mad scientists.
Okay, so this area is really very big, and I actually die a lot when the combat begins. So as we go through there, I'll be telling you what's the best way to go about killing all the enemies here and what weapons to use. Again, just doing our regular sweep of the area, checking for boxes and items we can pick up. Got one item box there, I believe. Make sure to pick it up. Oh no, it's a file. Sorry about that. So far, lore-wise, I still don't have a clear idea of what's going to happen in the game, but if you've been watching with us, it's about Jesse's past. The loadouts, got confused about the controls. So this is the first time I'm using the spin gun, and it's very new to me. So make sure with the flying enemies you, get launch items because you're not going to kill that way. Guns aren't really the best way to kill them. Especially for the spin, it spreads too much. So again, make sure you use the launch skill. I hope. So I die a lot in this section, and I believe we're about to see the first one. One thing I did note though with the spin item, or the spin gun, it's really very good with a bit of mid-range approach. So you have your shotgun or the shatter for really close range. For mid-range, you can use the spin, and then you can use the regular handgun for long-range shots until you get the pierce item, which we will get, or the sniper rifle for very long range. So we'll probably use that later on in this episode, but we'll try to maximize that, but no problem. So I'm actually trying to play it out safely by killing them from long range, but it's very hard to hit targets in this game from far, and there's our first death. Again, you lose 10% of your money every death. I think I got around 4 or 5 deaths in this episode. And you can fix that by using your launch kill, which I started using more frequently after this. And I think I'm going to be specking more on the launch skill tree as we get more skill points. Again, hitboxes are a bit weird for this game, so make sure to move around a bit. Well, I'm out of health. Well, I am out of health. I got that death, second death, and they actually hugged his projectile for that one. So the best way to handle this section is to get up close and personal with the enemies. So if you like to use the shatter or mid-range using the spin, is it's best used that way. One tip as well in engaging enemies and when you're trying to use the launch skill, you can actually just press it in the middle of any place and Jesse picks up random items around. But if you want specific items, specifically those bigger ones, then you have to capture the item that you want to pick up. There's a melee there. So you'll notice that it's really better a bit close. Actually then, or we're unable to count how many deaths I am, but let's see just recording. Here we go. Right there. Oh. Can you actually destroy the red things? Because I noticed there that there wasn't really a target, but there was an item. I'll probably try that next episode. Another indicator for this game, if you still have possible enemies, is the music. And it really doesn't go away until you clear the area. So, with this skill option, you can look for other enemies. The game doesn't show me. And here I get unlocked on the stairs. So with the it's stronger than usual, and the game did mention that they sometimes drop name mods. So if you do get some from them, make sure you don't sell them as they're a one-time thing and you lose them permanently if you accidentally sell them. So I did miss that one. I'm gonna get back for that item or read up later though. Also, on the upper part of those side boxes, there's another box that you can get, which we'll get back to later. I missed it on the first go around for this one. Now down here, I believe it's Or yeah, I'm not sure what this section is for, but possibly I have to go back here in a different section. There's nothing really to do here, just some read-ups and I think one item inside the room that you can get. So that mod is for the Pierce, which we have not yet gotten. So I'm not really sure what the area is for, but lore-wise, we were able to read what it was for. So before we actually proceed with the final, not the final, the current objective, the game will be giving me later a quest. I'm not sure if it was me or it was given by the game, but we will be getting sidetracked, and after that we'll go back to the main content. So we'll finish an episode or a mission here in this game, in this run through. Again, just checking. I do believe there's a box there. Make sure to get it. So I think so far on all the boxes I've gotten, they're all crafting materials. And for the Pierce item, I think it's around 24,000 source. That's what they call the money here, and some other crafting materials. But if you've been following the playthrough and been getting items, you'll be able to get it around this time as well. So here, I think we're gonna be going up. Yep, we're gonna be going up. After you get out from the section here, that's when the enemies are going to be spawning. So looking around, I do get to, no, I don't get a skill here, but in this section, I believe it's called the ashtray. It's like a maze-like thing, and it's really good in terms of its design. It's very unique. I'm not sure if we're going to be going back here, as I did get some items from this area, but I think there's more to this one. But we'll try to get back once we get more skills and abilities. Maybe we need those to further explore this. So you'll see the gimmick in a bit. Yeah, that one. So the walls are gonna change. I'm not sure what triggers it and what you have to do to trigger the different shift, but I think there are around 3 different patterns or 4 that you can get, and one of them will be providing an item. So this time it did that side instead. I think it always kicks you out that way. So same entrance and same exit, however, different middle course. See? So this one, it's it's that one. I think this one was the one that did not have anything on it. And afterwards, I think I'm gonna be getting out after maybe one more run through, just to make sure that we did not miss any items. We're not going for 100% for this playthrough, as it's the first time. We'll probably miss some secrets, but we'll try to get as many as possible. You still have some side quests that are still pending. One for the shield, if I remember correctly, and there's another one under field training that's still locked. We'll be checking here, but we won't be able to get it yet. Do I leave now? Trying to trigger different actions to bring items, but it's the same thing. I get out. So get that item and get out for your playthrough, and get back to it if we have to. So another thing that I'd like you to consider, guys, so for your modifications, there's a certain limit for your inventory. So don't try to hog everything, just keep, I guess, one copy of each. Check the numbers and make sure you're keeping the best one. For my case, I dropped the common ones and only kept the level 2 ones. And for you to get better ones, you have to actually spend money and upgrade the rate on what they drop.
Regarding HRAs.
So some are read ups from this room and another weird thing.
And what's the deal?
Ooh. I think I somehow just found the password for the section later. I might have to go back here on the next playthrough and try to open up the area that we'll get there later. Oh, that's interesting.
What the hedron resonance anyway? Fuck. Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA. Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be, quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding. We're making more.
So the reason I'm reading all the read-ups is to try to get a better grasp of the story. I'm really intrigued by how the game lays out its plots, and will rate it at the end if it's a good story for the game. But so far, the mechanics, how it's presented, how you get your skills, and all of those are really spot on. Considering trying this game, I would highly encourage you to do so. And yeah, quick combat and one of those big guys. So for that guy again, as a reminder, make sure to use projectiles as it hits his shield gauge faster. There you go. Although later on, the way I handle this monster or this enemy is using the shatter item. Getting in the middle, he moves really slow and you're able to dodge his projectiles easy. Yeah, as I mentioned, mid-range wise, no, can't really speak. The gun works really well. So, actually here for the health boost, I'm not sure if it's a health boost for you if you're low on HP or if the target is low on HP. Maybe it's not sure. You need to write down the comments, guys, which actually works. Just gone too far as you will. again. Up close. Cells. Scatter. Nice. So I think I remember this one. I read it while I have an enemy in front of me. Yeah, that guy. Games like these handle that weird. I'm not sure if I want it this way or it's like the other games wherein you reading gives you feelings a little bit less. That guy, actually, I did not notice where he came from. Did you guys? He just like popped up from behind. There are still some sounds. I don't know where the enemy is. For this one, you actually use the other side to get through and use the dodge function to get the item. Just again, some crafting materials. Failed there. Nope, not there, so use the other side. Yep, that one. You can drop the thing that you're lifting using F. I keep peeking at that corner, but I think you'd die if you drop there. So, I guess don't do that. But some games do put hidden items from those. Now, yeah, this one is the quest that I'm really not sure how to complete. I was able to find one his node and some combat sections. And after that, I just decided to continue on to the main story. So if you want to skip from the section, go ahead. We'll finish the quest that we have, the main quest that we have on the upper left. So just some side trips.
I heard the Hiss attacked the power plant. Brings up a lot of new questions. Are they communicating?
So here I see the peers. You need 24,000 source, 12 intrusive patterns, and 8 of that one thing. And then don't forget to submit your quests whenever you pass by a control point and get new ones that are applicable to where you're currently at to maximize the rewards.
Coordinating? Ooh, what about the
There are level 3s now coming up. I did not notice that on while I was playing this. Maybe I should finish that one when I get back. So the
plant
quest
attracted them?
advises us
The
to
power
go to
plant
the
is largely
communications
residential.
department.
No use.
I am going to go there, but it's a bit confusing. Try to learn how to do these types of quests. I guess
Guess
they're urgent quests that need to be completed and randomly pop up, but let's see in future episodes. So this is where I fight the grenade launcher guy, and I learned in this area or in this combat that I be handling him using the shatter and letting him around him. So you also have the monsters here that give like health or armor to the enemies. So make sure you kill those first to make the combat easier. Or you can make sure to kill an enemy from full anything. Because if you leave them with a bit of HP, as I mentioned, they will regen back. They'll eat up your time. This guy is gonna take a bit killing. Don't get too close though. He'll melee you and so he really takes a lot of effort to kill. Again, he's slow. Get close, not close. More shots and it's down. Yeah. We get a better visual of this fight later on his nodes. So I will get a hard time looking for the rest of this quest. So more materials. Oh, maybe this section when I did it gave me the materials for the piers later on. So maybe it was not really a waste of time. I actually don't know where his node went after this. Don't believe I was able to kill it though. So I'm trying to look for his nodes. Try to complete the quest. This room had the battle. If you day we will get more battles, but it did not progress the current mission objective. But you do get a lot of money, which is something you need for the peers. That's 24,000. So I guess I kind of farm a bit here. Start off with projectiles, remove his armor, then shatter. He's down. Not that hard if you know what you're doing. I did get a lot of loot from this section though. That's nice. Still not able to clear this area though. We'll get back to it some other time. So you'll get some enemies here, the explosive ones. That sounds really creepy. Don't like it. That one almost took me out. No music means no more enemies. Really wanted to move on with this quest afterwards, but sadly wasn't able to finish this one. That guy looked like he was standing upright, like a normal person, but nope, he was floating. Another set of targets. So I guess I feel like from this point on I'm getting better at using the spin. There you go. Closer, closer. The bullets is what we want. Hopefully not, but think I still have around more than 6 episodes. So we're at 20,000. I guess 4,000 to go for the peers. I do suggest for you guys to try to get it a bit earlier, as it's when you do get it, it's really useful and it's very powerful. I do suggest you try to get it before this area, as it really helps with the area of the rooms
I
and
get
the
this.
distance of the enemy, so
Brings
it's a
up a
good
lot of
weapon to have
questions.
already
Are they
in this section.
communicating? Coordinating? What about the plan?
This is around the time that I gave up on
What
it.
do you mean?
Guess
It
this is
has
the
to be.
last time I check here.
There's no other way to create that kind of energy.
And after a bit
Right.
more running around, we'll proceed with the main quest already. So that's one room that we're able to go back to since we already have the clearance card. And it's a dodge efficiency. I'm not sure if it's the one that I end up getting equipped. It's a radio itself. Go to it. Can't really find it.
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Bullshit.
More checking of
Never.
quests. Checking some skills. Submitting completed quests and getting new ones. Again, remember to choose those that are possibly completable
Recording
on
any
your
distance over
current
5.
objective so that you don't have to do a lot of back and forth to complete all the side quests. Always checking the outfits for this game. Hopefully it gives us some by the storyline. So here I go to a random area and I do go back, don't worry. Just a bit lost again.
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Bullshit.
That 20 feet though. Well, I think it does or seems plausible. We did that in the trust section, and I did have some very far throws, so guess it holds true. So I do give, yeah. So before we proceed with the main quest for this one, I do go back to the maintenance sector here to check out the field training because I wanted to get an extra skill, but it I believe it's still blocked story-wise. So there's still red things covering the area, and you can't get through. Get away from the loud noise. Let's proceed to the research sector and complete the next objective. So you can actually change, if you haven't learned that yet, you can actually change what main quest will be displayed in the upper left corner of your screen or interface. Oh, I did not notice this map yet, but beside the ashtray maze I mentioned a while ago, there's a whole big section still there waiting to be explored. So we have a lot to go through for this game. Now on to parapsychology.
She's in trouble.
Use the key card
I need to reach her.
automatically, don't have to equip it. Then combat. So I am going to be dying, I think, 2-3 times in this section. So the way you handle this area is you actually run through the walkway towards your left and get up close with the enemies, especially the ones that are using flashlights. They're the snipers, and if you get hit by one, and there you go, it really hurts or it really packs a punch. So go right up the corner, engage them directly, and possibly use the shatter. So you can't fight them without the Pierce sniper upgrade. So you can just go upgrade the personal and again maximize your launch skill. More enemies here. Checking just some modifications, trying to see what works best. Really want to know if that works more HP or not. I chose health here to give me a bigger health pool and time because I have died a lot of time already. So I believe it's 3 with the current count. Let's see if I do more. Or how much more do I do? I guess here in this section, I think I despawned him by moving far away. But I had a hard time looking for him. Just went back, but I don't see him there. Again, for these guys, use the projectiles. Much faster kill and less hassle. There, he despawned. Don't know why, but after he did, it's very annoying. Pop the blocks. And another combat. Not sure if I die on this second one. Let's see. Not sure if I complete this section yet. There are the sniper rifles. Based on that damage, I think they get you in 4 shots. Possibly depending upon where they go. 4 shots maybe. And I guess it's my next death. 4th one in this episode. Yep. Fourth death for that one. So I think I paused here for a bit. Had to fix some items. I think it's a bit of time before I proceed here. So yeah, but coffee guys. Something to snack on while you watch it. We're back. Let's see. This guy, not sure who is exactly, but he's the guy sitting in a chair. I guess a variant of this enemy. Starting to really get good at spin. Reminder. Mid-range, guys. Mid-range. It's in front of you. Very good. Nice kill. Still around 20,000 cores. Need 4,000 more and some crafting material. that guy. Let's go back. I think it's this time around that I use the technique that I mentioned. Go up the left side, then around them, and engage them in a mid to close range combat. That damage while on low health though, that's a lot. 58%, that's big. Almost, well, around 50% more damage for you. Now that I think about it, this, I guess, will be used on speedruns for this game, or is already being used. I'm excited to see how much different mods there are, like how many tiers. Yes, so far we've seen 3 tiers. Common, uncommon, and rare ones. I played Horizon Forbidden West before, and I guess this game is a bit similar to that one in terms of modifications for items. But let's see how different they are. Do I still got more here? More episodes, can do it. Yep, good. Almost there. A bit more. Hold on. Get close. Good shot. He kicked me, guys. He kicked me. Did you see that? So maybe it's not just like a push power or like a push thing. Maybe it depends upon who uses it. So for Jesse's case, it's like a pushback. Let's see if that changes anytime soon. So here's the first time I noticed the full inventory. So again, make sure you clear up, drop those that don't need, or you have duplicates or better versions so that you have more room for the better ones. I don't want you to be skipping those.
Similar to an iceberg,
pass
what you
through
see
them.
is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid, the board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
Cutscene done. Nothing happening.
An early
Much
hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is
Another
subjective.
quick
But that was
cutscene
fast
for
proven
this
wrong.
one.
It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then, one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
And as you guessed, we're going to be containing that thing. There it is.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
It's not that hard to do. So what you have to do in this section, so that you know, because it took me a while to know what to do, you have to contain it in that orange section there by luring it around. So the best thing to do for that is to make sure you open all doors, and then have him follow you towards here. Nope, no, you don't try to shoot it. You can't. You have to lure it around, and as you do that, you grab those energy boxes and you place them up there. You can do both of them before he catches up. Once you do so, the energy systems will bring back all the switches online. Yes, yeah, it takes me a while to know what to do. So lure him, place the boxes. There you go. This switch controls the central door. Don't close it. You have to keep it open. So if you do that by accident, just lure him around, create a big space between you and, I believe they call it an astral cube. Go inside the big hangar door. Once you're there, there will be another small door towards the left. Enter that, go around, and if you make it in time, you'll be able to lock the fuel inside its container. So, lower it. Run inside. So here I'm still testing out what each button does to make sure I know and don't die. Luckily in this section I did not die, but I did come pretty close to the thing. Not sure if I want to find out what happens if you don't run away, but the game did tell you that it burst out of a person, so I guess you most probably die if that thing gets close to you. So when you're here in this section of the game, or this corridor, the fugue, I don't believe follows through. So you have it to lure it as close to the previous door as possible so that it gives you enough time to run around and hit the button on the outside. So I think I'll make a first attempt here but fail and complete it on the second attempt. But another thing that I did notice is if you're still partially inside what do you call this? A different area, the fugue does not consider you inside and in turn does not try to approach you. So I'm still trying to figure it out here what to do, but you know now what to do, guys. Sound is annoying though. Game really wants you to go out of this room. Stop the noise, but have to deal with the fugue. Come on, self. You can do it. Still trying to think here. What is that thing though? So, let's see if this is the throne. Go out. No, not that. Open it. So, make sure you're out so that it chases you. Don't get scared. See, it doesn't move towards you if you're not really inside the room. So let it chase. Oh, now that reminds me, I still haven't gotten that box yet. Wonder what's in it. So move him inside and make a dash for the button. Make sure he's as close as possible, so that you have enough time to press the button outside. I guess close enough is when the damage marker shows already. I don't think I got him in this first attempt as my door was not closed. Oh sorry, was not open, so I had to waste time opening it and the view caught up. So I'm going to be running around and doing a second boss for this one. Make sure it's running corners so that you have a lot of time. Will this boss, would you call this a boss? Would we be battling again sometime? Sure hope no. So again, that's your indicator. Run.
What was the Bureau
And
doing with that thing?
hit the button. And you're good.
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here!
Marshall,
Yeah.
are you still there?
Good question, Jesse.
Shit.
What was it doing
We're
with
so
that thing?
close. We need to hurry.
So combat, you can see there the keys. So again, this is a support enemy unit that provides help for the enemies. Not sure about its range though. I think it encompasses the whole area. So make sure to take it out before it doesn't get out into the fights and increase the chance you might get killed. able to dodge that rocket launcher. That's 2 hits for me. I think I die here. I believe I do. Those sitting there though, those are enemies. Kill them as early as possible so you don't have them flying around the room. That other guy already sat up and is gonna. Don't believe there are iframes for your dodge, but might be mistaken on that. And I die. Guess that's 4 deaths already? Or 5. Lost count. Too many deaths on this episode. Get another retry. And don't worry, you won't have to do the thing again. And you actually get to see the room in its an undisturbed setup. I think it gave around 700 after the kill. Farming strategy, I guess. I think am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. Checking for the gun. Astral blip. 12 intrusive pattern, 8 astral blip. Can't seem to say that word properly. And 24,000 source. Checking some prices here. You have 1,000 source for every mod. 5,000 for the upgrade. Forgot about the refresh mods. I think I'll see it a bit here. 1,000 for the refresh. So, a lot of money to get good mods. Probably have to find the farming area for source in this game if you want to get the best items for endgame content, if there is. So a consideration has to be made there. There's the his node. You can see a plus icon the HP is affected by the hiss. So far I have not mapped out the range, but probably really very low. That's how you deal with the takedown. Grab a projectile. her lid with a quick tap and it's dead. We're gonna go back later for all those redumps after we clear the whole area. So go around. It really handles the levitating thing very well. Liked how it works. Again, use projectiles, they do a lot of damage. If you're afraid that in your playstyle, I highly suggest. You're getting up close, pick up the shatter, into their face so that they're dead instantly. So a quick throw plus some bullets really does kill them. Barely left, I guess in a stun state. There you go. One more. Nice one. A few more enemies up there. Be careful. Have the shielded dragon, forgot what it's called. Again, the technique is throw him items, get rid of his shield, and then go up close and put him to his hand. Throwing items at him doesn't really do that much of the damage. I suggest using the shatter and getting up close. Close until I guess we try the pierce on this guy. Haven't done so yet. We'll see if it's a good recommendation.
If anyone is listening, we've encountered heavy resistance. We've fallen back to the North Department. All agents are ordered to converge here.
I actually forgot about the quest around here, so I had to really look for it, but it's just down the stairs. You have to talk to her and the intercom beside the elevator. Not that hard to find. Just get distracted with all the read-ups I have missed in this section. Wanna make sure that we get all the lore and really appreciate the game for what it has. So here I go selling all the not useful stuff. In my case here I only leave the level 2s. And also check if I have duplicates of the others. And let them go. There you go. More money. More source, by the way. That's how that's called. Let's get all the read-ups. Make sure we don't miss any. That's another side quest. I don't believe we complete it on this episode, but maybe we'll probably dedicate an episode for all the side quests. Remember, side quests give ability points which we can use to upgrade our skills, which actually I'm dying to do for this one, as I wanted to see how much damage increase you get for rolling through the upgrade skill tree of the launcher. Do some read ups. Let's appreciate the lore before we proceed. By the way, for the read ups, really curious about those highlighted in black. What do you suppose that's for? Maybe we'll find out in the end. Item box here, don't forget, that's launch efficiency. I'll probably be equipping that once I do get the upgrades for the launch as well for your ability points. Make sure you don't miss anything if you're running for the 100% achievement.
I see it. Another object of power?
Okay.
They're just
This
standing
room,
there.
if you remember a
Mesmerized by
while ago, I
it.
mentioned about the password that you need. Yep, another object of power. You probably have to check back there on what the pattern is, and you'll input that pattern here inside this console. So I'll be checking on the next episode, I guess, which one represents the lock icon, if that's the case, and input the pattern on the left side. So we'll probably get that later on. tried playing around with it, but was not able to randomly get it correctly. So we're gonna go out of this place and get back to it once we have the password for it. I guess that console unlocks that door that leads into the object of power. Gonna do a quick try, but go out again. Now I'm just messing around. So we'll now proceed with the quest. We're almost done for this mission. Oh yeah, this is where I start using the piers. And it's very superbly powerful, guys. It does have minimal bullets, I think around 2, and you have to charge it before shooting it. So remember here, if you've been following my play, you'll be fighting additional
Marshall, can you
opponents
hear
once
me?
you trigger
Yes, I can hear you. Who is
the
this?
telephone
My
intercom
name is
system.
Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the
Cutscene.
elevator for you. We need to talk.
She's got that right.
More of you? Really?
So you get a bit more enemies to clear. Here what I did was I tried to get out and get rid of the DBs and back so that I don't get ambushed. These are the basic ones, so be careful and get out. Just use your dash. And fight from here. Go. Very powerful. It has 2 bullets per reload. So be careful about that. So let's see where this Martha girl is located. Let's use the elevator.
Welcome to the party, ma'am. Marshall is right down the hall.
So we're here. Just have to speak with Marshall and we're done.
Marshall is waiting for you in the luck lab, just down the hall.
There's one more control point here. Don't forget, you need this for your hubs before proceeding to talk to Marshall.
There you are. I was starting to worry. Congratulations on your appointment, Director Faden. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations.
Cutscene.
Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
So,
Has
we'll
anyone
be
heard
ending
from
the
South?
episode in this section. I didn't pass through the door because they did say they're gonna be locking me in. So, I guess if you want to do some things before this, you can do the same. You can go back to the control point outside and use that as a hub to get to the other places that you might want to be cleared. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this episode. Afterwards, we'll have more. We'll check on the side quests that we still have waiting and proceed with the main quest as usual. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe on the video, and I'll see you guys on the next video. See ya!